Make sure that you get out there and support it so that way they can stay in NB Liquor, and we'd love to see that everywhere. What's up, gang? Welcome back to another episode of Enter the Scovillesphere. I'm your host, Dylan from Spicy Boys. Today, my guest is Zach Atkinson from the Cap in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We're just here to see what the Cap has going on. Zach's going to tell us a little bit about what the Cap has to offer. We're going to eat some chicken wings, enter the Scovillesphere together, and then we're going to get into everything. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, show some love. We're super excited to be here with you, and we can't wait to get into it. So, without further ado, Zach, let's get into it.
Oh my gosh, so where do I start?
Where do you start? Okay, well, we're gonna start by eating our Mean Green hot sauce. This is a kiwi jalapeno flavor profile. Similar to a salsa verde, so it's not gonna smoke you.
Yeah.
I think that you'll enjoy this one, something for everyone. So let's just get into it.
Okay.
The wings, as always, from PJ's Wings and Things. Thank you so much, PJ. You kill it every time. We're super excited to get into these because they look super good. And here we go. You like it?
Smooth,
Yeah.
tasty.
Right? Cuts through the meat. Nice. You get the actual flavor in there. Heat level, manageable.
Super manageable.
Doesn't hurt. Something for everyone.
Yeah. The like flavor heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get that like pepperiness to it
Yeah.
almost. So, Zach, you own a complex that hosts live events. You guys have merchandise. You have beer. Let's get into kind of maybe how COVID has affected live events, how you guys have accommodated that situation, and what you think your future looks like at the Capitol with live music.
Oh, the future. Okay, we'll talk about the present first.
Yes.
The Capitol Bar, Capitol Complex, and then when I took over in 2019, we rebranded to the Cap. So business has been around since 1998. Always been a focal point for live music, and yeah, like I said, I took over in 2019, 2020. 1 year in, sort of, we're making plans. We're adding our plan to add the retail outlet downstairs, the record store by day, nano brewery, and still be a very vibrant nighttime economy fixture in the city of Fredericton. March hits, boom, everything's closed. The story I always tell people is that March 13th we went to Craft Beer Week, March 6th, so that was our introduction to the craft beer market as a nano brewery. We opened the record store March 13th, Friday the 13th. It was actually Saturday the 13th, so it's not as terrifying. Closed March 15th. So, you know what I mean? Like,
timeline.
Yeah, very good timeline. A lot of people say, wow, poor timing, but I think like we were saying earlier too, like the more you recognize, like we actually in 2020 we closed March 15th. We reopened the long weekend of May, so technically next week it'll be 1 year since we reopened. And in that time we were closed, like we took everything that we had on site that we were working towards and we put it online. So records online, merchandise online, like doing consignment for other artists, like other artist merch that we had online. So we did whatever we could to make it through it. We had a lot of great support, a lot of people donating, just straight up donating to the staff, donating to the business, buying items, and just being very like showing the support that yeah, you know what I mean, like that people really do care about this place. Like we very quickly try and figure out how we're gonna do live music, right? Like how are we doing live music? And so because of the space that we have, that we're given, that we've been working with for years, and some steps we made in 2019, like we started doing patio shows outside, and then we just ran with that all last summer. So all of 2020 was like Wednesdays, Saturdays, we'd have concerts early, 7 to 9. Band sits at the end of the patio, so just beyond here, down on the main deck.
It was a lot of fun. I remember hanging out in the parking lot.
Yeah,
It was super cool.
You could walk by, you could see the show, or if you bought tickets, you're set up along the bar edge here, over on the Wilster's patio, down on the Cap patio, and we did what we could. The record store started to pick up momentum. The brewery, we start rolling products out through our taps here, and very much just through our we basically just made beer for the Cap, to sell on site. to have on site, to have our name on it, for it to be representative of what we do here.
Yeah. And I'm drinking it right now. I'm drinking the blueberry sour.
Yeah, it's called the Silver Lining Sour.
The Silver Lining Sour.
Yeah.
It's super tasty, super good. So let's get into the second wing.
Okay.
Okay. This one is called the OG. It's an orange ginger habanero flavor profile. A lot of people say it tastes like an orange Starburst, but spicy, like a bright, tangy, sweet
Starburst, eh?
Yeah. You tell me what you think.
Okay. Yeah. Spicier for sure.
Yeah.
Tangy.
Oh, yeah. The orange really there, like the terpene, you can kind of like, especially when you breathe in, you really get the orange.
Why orange?
Citrus, summer, all of our hot sauces are fruit forward.
Okay.
So we're always trying to make something different, unique. So yeah, like just the orange ginger habanero flavor profile kind of stood out to us.
Yeah.
This is the last one. This is our smoked peach hot sauce. Zach, get ready.
Okay. This is like the.
This one is, it
What
is.
do you call this again? This would be your highest Scoville kind of.
Yeah, it's definitely our spiciest sauce. It's also definitely our most popular and unique like flavor profile. It's very smoky, different.
You were saying this is the one with the peach.
Yes, we have a recipe for a Spicy Boys smoked peach and mint Caesar.
Right.
And this is it. And instead of using vodka, we use a peated scotch. So it's like already got that bit of smoky, gassy flavor in it. Really brings out all the flavors in the hot sauce in the Caesar. And also creates something kind of unique, different, that's not going to be off-putting. You've got a couple of beers here. You want to just show the camera the beer and let them know what the future is?
Yeah, so I'm drinking Citra Pale Ale today. It is our first, like I guess it would be our flagship beer at the moment. It's real simple. Basically everything we do here is with like one hop kind of thing. We stick with a single hop for flavoring in the brew and then dry hopping. So Citra Pale Ale comes in at 5, depends on the batch, but more often than not it's about 5.3 ABV. I've had too much of that.
Nice.
33 IBU, so the bitter units not super high.
Yeah.
We have been lucky enough to put these things in cans. And lucky enough that we just put these cans into liquor stores, NBL stores in Fredericton, St. John, and Moncton. It sort of rolled out this week. Monday they were in Fredericton, Wednesday they were in St. John, and now, if I understand correctly, by today they're in the Moncton stores. So anyone who has been to the Cap or has, and is curious, like they're on shelves right now. It's kind of limited. It's a one-time thing. We're working with AMBL to see if it's more of a permanent thing.
Yeah.
So it's a they call it an OTO. It's a unique one-time offering, and if it sells well, then they might ask for more, and we might keep providing it. But otherwise, you can get the just like before Citra Pale Ale here on site too on tap.
Well, you heard him, gang. Get out to NB Liquor, grab yourself a can of the Cap's new beer. Make sure that you get out there and support it so that way they can stay in NB Liquor, and we love to see that everywhere from LCBO, NB Liquor, Nova Scotia LC. Congrats, Zach. I hope that right here,
Thanks.
Yeah, to the future, I hope that things go amazing for you.
Thank you.
Well, gang, that's the end of that segment. We're going to get running downstairs. Zach's going to give us a little rundown of what they have going. And yeah, that's the rest. So we'll see you downstairs.
Yeah, I mean, this has always been the main venue, big stage over there.
Yep.
Smallest stage in Atlantic Canada, but some of the biggest bands that have played on it, which is pretty cool. We were talking about earlier, like the whole record store daytime business. We wanted to kind of create this sort of, this shop, right? Like we could sell anything out of it. We want to focus on records, but we got into merch. We do a lot of consignment merch for local like, you know, local artists, local clothes makers. So we've always just kind of worked as records are sort of the focus here, live music at night, you know, physical music, records, local artists, all that kind of stuff by day, and then we got into this merchandise thing, which has just kind of been really fun, and it's you know, it's just that extra added piece to when people walk in the door.
Absolutely,
yeah,
for sure.
Everything you can find on site here. Everything can be found on the caplive.com. So I mean, that's everything from merchandise, all the new records that we sell, all the local records we sell, beer to go, cocktails to go, tickets, like everything's at the caplive.com. That's the sort of like, even if you don't want to step foot in this space to start on the website, understand what we have for sale, and then you can come find it here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, gang, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been another episode of Enter the Scovillesphere. I'm your host, Dylan. This is my friend, Zach. We're at the Cap, 362 Queen Street, Fredericton, New Brunswick, or you can enter through the tannery. Please come out, check these guys out, show some support, show some love, hit the Cap Live. Make sure that you check out the schedule for all the shows. And yeah, this is just such an amazing place in Fredericton that has not only supported myself, but has supported every artist in Fredericton. They've given us a home. They give the people who like to go out to shows a place to go and hang out and enjoy what they like to enjoy. So yeah, thank you so much, Zach. I think that you guys bring something amazing to Fredericton. You guys really have put a stamp on Fredericton culture, and I don't think people can mention Fredericton without mentioning the capital. So I think you've done something really special. And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you for the wings.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome
thank you, PJs,
awesome
thank you for the wings, PJ. You guys nail it every time as well. There's so many amazing things that happen in Fredericton, and that's why we have this YouTube channel. So yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna have all the Caps info below. Make sure you check them out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much. Stay spicy. Later, gang.